Hey guys, hey. Okay, so I'm officially back. I know I made a video and I said I'm coming back, right? Well, some things happened. Life happened. Postpartum is not for the faint-hearted, by the way. But a lot of stuff happened. I learned some very hard lessons recently, and I wasn't ready. Like, I was like, I could come back, but I'm not ready. Like, there's a lot of things going on in my life that I needed to really work on first. So also we're getting over a cold, so please excuse that. But so I've been seeing my therapist like once a week, and I've been working on a lot of ancestral healing. I did a lot of shadow work, When I say I did shadow work, I mean I went into the deepest, darkest parts of my soul and I ripped her out. And I was like, listen, we've got to be on friendlier terms, because where we're at right now is not working. Getting triggered, playing, you know, getting constantly caught up in the drama triangle. You know, I didn't like the person that I had become. I was not the shaman Brie, and that's okay, because, you know, sometimes it's okay to take a break and then come back. It's okay. I was also going through a lot of postpartum, but I became my environment. Like, I was gossiping, you know, I was sitting down by the pool gossiping with people. I was judging people. Like, gross. Non-engagement, non-collusion, non-judgment, right? So we're back at it. I took a little bit, you know, but I feel like in doing that, I've done so much healing and I've learned so much that I have noticed a huge difference in my sessions with my clients. So in those sessions, like, I'm not even kidding. I have a client today, actually at 2 o'clock. I have a Reiki session with him. I'm so excited. I haven't been excited for sessions in a very long time. I am so excited. Every time I'm looking at my like little square schedule and I'm like, oh, I have clients today. Yes, I get so excited about it. So I want to take this channel and make it kind of like a vlog / talking. So today, like, I'm doing pictures for the TikTok shop, so I'm going to show you guys kind of behind the scenes. You have to bear with me. You have to bear with me because I broke the stand. I stepped on it. So I ordered a new one. I just have a cheap, like, $15 stand, you guys. Like, look at this. It's right here on the trash, of course. Like, there's no fixing that. I thought I could get a welder to like weld that back to, no. I don't even know where the other piece is. The remote's missing from it. Anyways, this is like $15 on Amazon. I use this for TikTok. It works perfectly because my camera, ooh, maybe. It's like, I don't want to come off now. I might actually keep this piece just as like a backup. But like, my camera goes on there, so it worked wonderful. It goes up to a pretty good height. Like, sometimes I still had to put it on stuff, but for $15 it works. So I just got another one on Amazon because apparently I step on things. It's fine. But yeah, so back to everything. I said I was coming back, and then I went through a lot. Like, I went through a lot. I learned a huge lesson, and I had to face the truth. Like, I really and truly, I had to face some very hard truths of reality and kind of just, like, you know, leaving. Like, those are stories that I plan on telling you guys. Those are stories like selling my house and stuff like that. Stuff that I really should have thought a little bit more through. But I'm liking the direction that we're going in. I'm really excited about some things that are coming. I'm excited about the future that I'm creating with Everly, my daughter. Like, I'm really excited for some stuff. I'm excited for my store. I finally got approved for the TikTok shop, so that's what we're doing today. And then also, I'm really excited for my sessions. You guys, if you have to take a break, if you're overwhelmed, take a break. Sometimes your mental health is, not sometimes, all the time, your mental health is super important. You have to take care of your mental health. You can't constantly be running and not take care of it. So you have to. That's why I see a therapist. My postpartum depression, when I tell you guys that story finally, it almost took me out from this physical world. It almost took me out. That's how bad it was. Nobody warns you about those things. Nobody says, hey, by the way, when you have a baby, like postpartum depression is a real thing. Your body changes a lot. I mean, I got big. I got really big, but I had preeclampsia, my body broke out in hives, all of this stuff. And I stopped trusting in the universe. I stopped listening to my own intuition, and I stopped doing my own shamanic routines, my own shaman, like the stuff that I like to do. So one of the things that I'm gonna do with you guys is that I'm gonna take you guys with me. Like today when I set up for my client, I'm gonna show you guys the behind the scenes of setting up. Well, I'm gonna try to, because it is kind of hard without a tripod, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it. The angles won't be that good in this video, but you know what? It's fine. It's real life. This is raw, right? Like, it's real life. That's the stuff I love to see. Like, that's honestly, like, that's the stuff I love to see. So I hope you guys love it too. But one of the things that I really want this channel to be is also something that helps you guys. So there'll be a lot of sit down talks. Like, I want to sit down and just talk and, like, you know, go over like what you can do to help yourself. So I'm teaching the medicine wheel. So we obviously in the South, we did a lot of shedding. So it was a lot of wound healing. So I tore off that layer of skin. And in the West, we do shadow work and ancestral healing. This is where life gets kind of uncomfortable, and you're literally shedding off a piece of yourself and stepping into the newest version of yourself. I didn't realize how much I was holding on to the older version of Bree, the Bree in South Carolina. Don't get me wrong, I miss that girl, but I also kind of feel sorry for her because the tools that I have now and the stuff that I know now, I didn't know then. And I helped a lot of people. I had a lot of clients. I honestly, I was very fortunate to be super successful there. I am so grateful for my time there, and I cannot wait to be back on the East Coast one day, because that's where we belong. I'm not meant for this dry Arizona stuff, but if I could go back, I would probably tell her, like, give yourself some space and some grace, and love yourself a little bit more. You know, I love being a mom. Everly was not a mistake. I'm gonna put that out right now, right here. Everly was not a mistake. Regardless of how she came into this world, regardless of how she was created, that is the one thing in this entire journey that was not a mistake. If anything, she helped push me over the ledge to really do the catastrophic healing that I needed to do. She is my reason for getting up every single day and working my bootay off. Like, she's the reason why I fought with TikTok for so long to finally get a TikTok shop, because at first they said I wasn't a real person. That was weird. But, you know, in proving that I am a real person, that I am legit here, you know, she's the reason why I do so much, and she's the reason why I show up. She's the reason why I heal. She's the reason, you know, she's the reason why I eat healthier. You know, there for a while I was eating cereal for dinner almost every single night. I make dinner almost every night. Not every night, because I do like to eat out, you know, so, but almost every night I make us dinner, because I want to make sure she eats something healthy, and I want to eat healthy because I want to be around for a long time. I want to see her graduate. I want to see her go on her first date. That's gonna put tears in my eyes. Let's not think that far ahead. But she's so cute, and she's the best thing that's ever happened to me. You know, her curly hair, she's learning how to walk. She's always happy. She's just amazing. And she's the reason why I went into a deep healing. She's the reason why I did such deep shadow work. And you guys, I highly recommend it. If you're at a point in your life and you're like, I absolutely hate my life, I am lousy, I am tired, I'm sick, I can't keep moving, I can't keep living like this, that shadow work, ripping that stuff out and facing reality, totally worth it. Totally worth it. You know, it's easier now for me to, like, look at people that used to trigger me, and for me to be like, okay, why is this triggering me? Because if somebody's triggering you, it's something in you that you need to work on. So now it's easier for me to step back and be like, why is this triggering me? What is going on? Okay, that's why, you know? one of my, so I work as a work camper here, and I work as a work camper here in activities, and so I have 2 employees that work below me. One of them, she kept, like, I couldn't figure out. I was like, why am I getting triggered? Why are you triggering me? And so I took a step back and I just evaluated, okay, these are the moments where this happens. Let me go in, let me find this memory. I found a memory of my mom holding my hand saying, you're not doing it right. I was like, whoa. that right there, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So it was a little bit easier for me to go in, and then it was even easier for me to go to her and actually help her and do the things that she needed me to do as her boss or her team leader. I like that word better, to work with her. So that helped a lot. Did I get scared? Yes. There was a moment where I was scared, and that's also why I didn't officially come back. I knew I had a lot of work to do. I had a lot of healing to do. And now I'm working on something even deeper. Like I'm about to take the advanced shaman course, finally. I dropped out of it before because I just didn't like the teacher. But now I'm excited to take it through my shamanic teacher that I took the medicine wheel through originally. Just because I feel like this is the next step. Like this is where we're headed, and I know that that's going to help with my client sessions also. Honestly, you guys, I'm loving my sessions. I'm loving it. I'm loving being back at helping and healing and working with others. I missed my clients, but it was good for me to take a break. It was very smart to take a break, because here's the thing. You can't do readings and sessions on others if you aren't willing to do the deep dark work, because otherwise my readings are just going to be projections of what's going on in my life. Now I can take a step back and be like, no, that's not what's going on in my client's life. Like, you know, now I can be able to say, like, I can actually do a true reading from the heart. When you're going to a reader or a healer of any sorts, really look for the ones that work on themselves. Like the ones that go in and do the deep dark work. And I mean deep dark work. So an ancestral or a shamanic healing session, I have you guys lay down, and it's almost like it's a cross between like hypnotherapy and a guided meditation, because we're going in and we're finding memories, past lives, ancestors, whatever you're working on during that session. We're going in and we're finding it. We're replaying it and we're learning from the lesson, and then we're bringing that soul piece back, or we're healing the wound and we're clearing out that energy. We're talking with the ancestor, we're walking with the ancestor, we're going into the past life and healing that past life. You know, I had a past life where I was like royalty, and I had my head cut off. And I was like, this explains a lot, actually. This explains a lot of why I can never talk. It's like I start to say something, or I start to speak up for myself, and then I step back like, oh no. I don't like confrontation. I never have. I probably never will. That's fine. I'm not huge on confrontation. Not meant for me. So that's fine. But these are all of the things that I've been doing that honestly, I'm excited to share them with you guys. I'm excited to share more of a journey with you guys too. I'm excited to take you guys behind the scenes. At first I was like, you know, my life isn't exciting. I don't do much. Maybe my life is a little exciting to somebody else. I mean, taking pictures. So we have to have 5 pictures for the TikTok shop. So I have already pictures. They're up on the website, you know, of all my products. But I have like 1 or 2 pictures of that stuff. I have to have 5. So today I am setting it up, and I'm taking pictures, and I'm going to kind of show you guys like how I set it up, how I do that stuff, you know, and then even setting up for a Reiki session. Those are some of my favorite things. I love it. I, of course, am not going to have you guys in on the session because that is private. I'll never do that. I will show you how I set up. I might even take you guys through like a little pretend one day, so you can kind of see behind the scenes of what goes on during a session, so you can kind of get a better understanding. But you'll never be actually in the session. That's just not okay. Like, my clients trust me with a lot of information, a lot. I have clients who were in the military, I have clients who have gone through sexual abuse, I have clients who, you know, are going through a lot. I wouldn't want somebody to tell all of my stuff, so I'm definitely, I think you guys understand. Like, I honestly do. So yeah, so that's pretty much what we're doing today, and I'm super excited about that. So let's go take some pictures. Why not? Let's do it. So this is the setup that I have. So you kind of just take the little, see how it's in there? The lighting's a little bit better. There it goes. So, and that's pretty much it. So I have to get 5 pictures of each of the products. So that's the interesting part. How do we get 5 pictures of a bracelet? So here we go. Let's figure it out. Okay, so little break. I like this. Okay. I kind of fell upon this. Like, look at this. Look how cool. That's gonna be beautiful. I like that. Okay. It's definitely not, like, the easiest thing to do. But, like, you know, we're trying. We're working on it. So I'm just kind of moving it around in different places to kind of figure out, like, where everything goes. So that's a fun thing. The only thing that sucks is it's a cloudy day, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll take it. So I think I have 5 pictures of that one at least. So look how cool that turned out. That's beautiful. Like, that's thumbs up. Perfect. So this actually might be like the thumbnail for the TikTok, I think, is what it's gonna be. It's a lot of work. It is. It's true. Okay, so then if you're wondering how I edit the videos, so I just go into edit. We're gonna crop it a little bit, maybe like that. Kind of make sure, like, the main thing that we're seeing is the bracelet in here, and then I have Photoshop Express on my phone. So I do all of my inventory pictures are on my phone. It's true. Because then it's like right there. So, like, you can hit the magic thing and that will edit it. You can unhook it. You have adjustments down here so you can, like, you know, make it a little brighter. Like, you can just play with it a little bit. There's like a clarity on here, so, like, you can make it more clear if you want to. I try not to mess too much with, like, the color because I want people to know what color the bracelet is gonna be. So it's just pretty much to, like, enhance it to make it look pretty. So I think that's pretty good on that one. So we're gonna hit done. And then I hit done again, and then I like it so that I make sure that I always know where it is, and there is that picture. Like, this is the background. This is the mess that creates this. I love it. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Okay, so now here's the tricky part. I have all these sun catchers, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how to take pictures of these. So we're gonna kind of, I don't know, we're gonna figure it out though, you know? We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. So in this one, so it's kind of like, it's just dangling down. See how it's just like, it's there, right? So that's one picture. Make sure it looks good. Let's see how it turned out. That's not too bad. Actually, I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and, like, we'll zoom it in. We'll crop stuff out. So essentially that's what it'll look like, and then I'll go in here and I'll go to Photoshop Express, and I'm gonna just kind of, like, adjust it just a little bit, It doesn't need much though. Like honestly, if you have a good looking picture, like don't do too many adjustments. So there we have it. There's one picture. So, and I know I have another picture for the website. So now I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is that? Like 3 more pictures? 3 more pictures. Let's try and figure that out. So my other thing is to like just lay it down. So it has like all the little crystals. So it looks like that. So then that's how that one turned out. So you just, like, if you own a shop, just play with whatever you like, and just start like messing with stuff, honestly. Okay, so I actually have 5 pictures, so I'm pretty impressed. So here's 1, 2, 3. So I did get a window one. 4. And then I really like this one because like the color was coming off of it. So there's 5 pictures right there. Yes! So excited about that. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same for this guy. So pretty much just the same thing. We're gonna set it up, take the pictures. I learned a trick a long time ago. Take your pictures upside down. What it does is it gives you a clearer shot. Like you get more in your picture. You get more of like what you're wanting in your picture. So take it upside down. Need one on the wrist. Okay, so this is pretty much the setup. So I have a stone for each of your chakras set in place. And then this one actually came with like an extra stone. Like this is an extra heart stone that I like to work with. So I really like that. I have my rattle to unhinge your chakras. I have my pendulum to track the energy. So what I do is I essentially call your energy in, and I can feel your energy, so then I can work with each chakras as I clear them out. I work through, you know, it's just as if you were laying right here. So pretty much I can see your energy as if you were laying right in front of me, and that's how I begin to work on your energy. Okay, first of all, I had no clue that this was like just laying right there. So when I went through the loft and I rearranged stuff because I wanted to make more room for inventory, I have like this stuff is all giveaway. It's like there's breast pumps, there's bags, there's like some stuff that I can give one of the gals here who has a baby. I need to put a bit in my car. Really, I do. I got rid of a lot of stuff actually. There was trash up there. There was just like stuff sitting there collecting dust. I was like, why? Why? And how did it end up in the loft is my question. Like, there's only one person that could put it up there, me. So how did it end up? How? I don't even know. Listen, it is what it is. It's fine. So we had a beautiful session with my client. A very beautiful session. I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to end the video here. That was funny. He was trying to get the fly. So I'm going to end the video here. It's a very gloomy day. I think I'm just going to finish putting stuff up on TikTok Shop. And then I might read Harry Potter before I go and pick Everly up. Like, I'm enjoying these moments of taking it slow. You know, when I lived in South Carolina, I went with the flow, and I enjoyed those slow moments. And out here, I'm like, gotta get this done, gotta do this really, really fast. And I'm trying to slow myself back down. So one of the things I don't get to do when Everly gets home is read, because, you know, from the minute I pick her up, it's Everly. Like, it's all about Everly, which is fine. That's how it's supposed to be. But I gotta make her dinner, then we play for a little bit, then we get ready for bed. So, and I read her a book. So, you know, there's not really any time. And by the time I get her to bed, I'm exhausted. So I usually just go do my face routine, like wash my face and go to bed. Like, I go to bed when she goes to bed right now. But also my body's been waking me up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So there is that too. So anyways, so we're going to end the vlog right here. Or the video right here. I really appreciate you guys. I'm so happy to be back. I cannot express how awesome, how amazing things are going, how wonderful, how excited I am about the future again, how much stuff I'm learning and applying to my sessions with you guys, and how much I appreciate you guys. Every single one of my clients, every single one of you guys, I appreciate the crap out of you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.